police officers in KZN to 19,000. But the population is growing and we are going down more. Thanks to who? The unions. Labor people who said we want salaries for our employees. So the more government increase salaries is the lesser they employ. So the lesser they employ, the more crime they get. So we need to really interrogate and ask these things. Prima, you said this country is going down in front of our eyes. The reality is we've got too many things that are wrong in our country that contribute. Labor laws are one of those. I can tell you that one. We moved to 25,000 employees. It was paying me to look at the NUMSA's Secretary General yesterday talking about the closures of UDA. So when we have companies that are starting to shut down, you need to ask yourself, and many of them shutting down in the country, the higher the salary we need, the lesser the employment. And that's a reality. We can't avoid it, but it's a fact. We must face it, it is there. And we experience it in the police, and so is everyone. Now, therefore, we have to employ other means to try and balance this. Because if we don't have a person, that means we must employ a camera to help us to see at least. If we don't have a person, we must employ cars so that you can have more vehicles patrolling to cover the areas that people were not normally supposed to cover. And all these things need money. That is unfortunately the reality. So it's the truth that I'm glad we're all here that we'll have to face as we're talking to each other. We are yours and we need you to guide us. If we are not behaving well, discipline us. If you're not fit for a job, fire us because we are employed by you. We not have a guarantee that we can be in this job forever. You need to chase us away if you're not delivering.
Yes, and hello guys, welcome back to my channel. Now, firstly, businessman Ukatisa Melefe has been denied bail. He stands accused of orchestrating the murder of Obasifuka, also known as DJ Somebody. Now, Lieutenant General Nhlanhla Mkhwanazi has left social media divided, with others siding with him, but majority saying, this time he has it all wrong. Respectfully, we are new general. We need salary increase in line with inflation. You cannot not increase salaries when everything else is increasing. In fact, our labor laws are getting diluted and disobeyed. He wants them weaker. I see people here don't want to be told the truth. He was making an example of what is happening regarding labor. It's the reality and we can't run away from it. To his credit, Mkhwanazi has a research department in KZN, but security companies who present themselves as crime fighters also produce crime. Perhaps he must look closely into this. It's deeply concerning that in 2025 we are still confronted with alarming racial salary gaps in South Africa. Equal work deserves equal pay. One, blaming unions for lower employment is not just flawed, it's dangerously misleading. Workers fighting for fair wages ain't the problem. The real issue is a system where CEOs pocket millions in salaries plus bonuses while ordinary people or ordinary employees scrape by on 5,000 to 15,000 per month. All right. Number two, what's really dragging the economy? Poor governance, unchecked corruption, and billions looted by officials who face zero accountability. If we want a thriving economy, we need justice, transparency, and leadership that serves the people, not just the elite. I definitely agree with the people that, are saying, Guti, actually, that's not the problem. The problem is there at the top. I think the problem is there at the top as well. We cannot have a dialogue. I-budget dialogue, you 700 million rands. 700 million rands just for politicians to come, sit, listen to people, listen to, things that they already know. Some even wearing glasses because they can't face the people of South Africa. Listen to South Africans and then, make false promises or have the president not even knowing what's happening. He's shocked by everything. He's shocked by the unemployment rate. He's shocked by the corruption. He's shocked by everything. Yeah, but the problem is there at the top. Now, obviously, we do understand where Mkhwanazi is coming from and where his frustration might be coming from. Unemployment rate definitely does affect our crime rate. In fact, I think ihamba phambili kwi-list ekutheni ukuthi inyuse isibalo sezigebengu. So I do understand where he comes from and why he sees the importance of actually tackling the unemployment rate. But I don't think ukuthi izinyunyana ziyayidlala indima enkulu kangako in terms of unemployment rate. In fact, kumele bahambe nje bayolwela kuyimanje abasebenzi base-Roots allegedly 2000 ayibo kahleni guys. Ngicela ningifundiseni le sarali mhlambe ya 1 week asisoze kalokho.